Hey, what's up? Aaron here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out this website, writers.work. Perhaps you want to make money on the side or from home, writing articles for different people. Let's check out writers.work to see whether this is a good platform for you to leverage your time and find jobs off, or is this just a waste of time? Now, at any time, if you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 US dollars per month, you can get my free training by just clicking the link below in the description box. I'll send it directly to your email, completely up to you. All right. So let's take a look at writers.work. Basically, what this is a freelance writing service that helps you to find work. See, the biggest problem is you can make a lot of money doing freelance writing from home, and all you need really is a computer and an internet connection. But the problem is where do you find these jobs, right? Getting a job, especially as a beginner writer, can be the most difficult thing. So writers.work, what they are, is they're a platform, they're an aggregate writing job platform that kind of pulls everything together so that you get all sorts of different types of job on the platform. So let's take a look at it. I like the website. It's very, very nice and clean. You can see, very, nice colors, very clean and professional design. This is basically how, if you log in, this is how the jobs will look like. For example, looking for a remote copywriter for outdoor brand, looking for a freelance writer for news blog, seeking architecture and a decorating writer. And they cover all sorts of different types of job, like general website content, writing for blogs, copywriting, and social media. What they don't really do is they don't do stuff like transcribing, for example, on writers.work itself. Okay, and if you want to actually find a job, you would just click into it, and you would have to pay. So it's a paid platform. Unfortunately, it's not free. Okay, so there are two ways to pay. There's the pay once, which I would recommend if you want to get in. It says 50% off, but it's always at $47. Okay, one-time payment, or you can pay monthly at $15 per month. So, what you could probably do is if you wanted to test it out for 1 month, you could do the $15 per month. And if after 1 month you're not getting the right jobs that you want, you could cancel, and that's a lower risk way of doing it. And so after 1 month, if it's good, you can come back in and then maybe switch to the $47 per month. Completely up to you, right? But it is a paid platform, and basically what you get for paying this platform is they basically aggregate everything together for you so that you don't have to go out there searching for freelance jobs. All right, so the big question is how much can you get paid, and is it worth spending the $47 one time or $15 per month on writers.work to get access to freelance writing jobs? Okay, so basically when I logged in and had a look at all the different jobs, there are, on average, you'll find jobs for about $20 per hour. Okay, so that's not bad. They do advertise that you can find writing jobs for up to $65 per hour, but the reality is that most of the jobs that you're going to see are between $15 and $20 per hour as a writing job, and that's not bad. That's a $20 per hour income basically. But the big question is will you get enough jobs to fill up your time in the day in order for you to make this an actual career and a significant side income? Okay, well, the thing is it really depends on the timing, and it depends on your experience. So most of the jobs, if you're a brand new person, you're a beginner, the only jobs that you can apply for are jobs where they don't mind beginner writers. All right, now not all the jobs are like that, unfortunately, because some of the jobs, for example, like this one, the remote copywriter for outdoor brand, they might require you to have at least a few years of writing experience, right? So if you're absolutely brand new, that means you've never written before, you're not a copywriter, you've never written any articles for anybody online, you would fall under the category of beginner. And if you're an absolute beginner, you might not be able to apply to some of these bigger jobs, right? And so unfortunately, there might be only a few jobs that are available, and the competition is fierce because there are quite a lot of users on writers.work on their platform itself, right? So it really depends on your luck and the time that you decide to check it out, right? But what it does do is it does help you to aggregate a lot of jobs coming in. So it really depends on who you are, right? So if you're somebody who has an extra $47 and you don't mind coming onto a platform where they're going to aggregate everything, it might be worth spending that $47 or just a $15 for the first month, and then you can cancel after that. Completely up to you, right? Or 2 months and you're still spending less than $47. That's 30 bucks, right? And you can decide whether it's the right platform for you. Now, there are other ways to find writing jobs as well. And you can of course go to websites like Fiverr, you can go to websites like Freelancer, you can go to websites like Upwork, and these are all free platforms. But the difference with those platforms and these platforms is that with those platforms you have to learn to apply to jobs quickly and learn to market yourself well. With this platform, it's kind of like a job listing, and if you apply to them quickly, then you kind of get ahead of the competition. Whereas a lot of the other free freelance websites like Freelancer, Truelancer, Upwork, Fiverr, you have to learn how to market yourself very well, so you have to be very, very active on the platform. So that's the only disadvantage, but those are free. Okay, so it just depends on what kind of strategy you want to go after. $47 isn't that much. Again, you can go for the monthly option, which is $15. You can test it out. And so if you would like to check it out, I think it's a pretty cool website, to be honest. They do have jobs. It really depends on the time that you do get in, and it's very, very organized, right? And the nice thing about writer's work is that you do get jobs from all sorts of different sites that they aggregate it together. And when you apply for the writing jobs, it doesn't send you down some rabbit hole, which a lot of other aggregate websites do, which can be a problem because it's going to take a lot of your time to actually apply for the jobs. So writer's work does do a good job of aggregating the jobs and making it simple for you to apply on the actual platform. Now, it's not always the case, but most of the time that's kind of the way, which means that you spend less time applying to jobs, which means that you're going to have more successful jobs coming in. Okay, and that's my review of writer's work. Look, it really depends. If you are a writer or you're trying to get into it, spending $15 to test it out isn't a lot of money, and I think that it's going to save you a lot of time, even though they might not have a ton of jobs, than say getting on websites like Upwork and Fiverr and Freelancer, where you're going to have to get really good at marketing yourself on those platforms, even though they're free. So you might save your $15 or your $47, but it might take you a lot more time to actually get good at mastering the platform in order for you to get a writing job, because you're a beginner. If you're somebody that's more experienced and you've got a great portfolio already, then it's going to be a lot easier, okay, on either platforms, to be honest, because there are going to be more jobs that are catered towards experienced writers. So it just depends on who you are. So that's my review of writer's work. If you are a freelance writer or want to get into it, this might be a pretty cool way to find jobs. But again, it really depends on what you're trying to do. If you're at this website right now, if you're watching this video, perhaps you're not that interested in writing. Maybe you came across this website because you were just looking for a way to make money online, and that's how you're watching this review of writer's work right now. Listen, there are lots of different ways to make money online. Writing and from home and becoming a freelance writer is just one of those ways. The only problem with writing freelance, and this is my personal opinion, after being online for many, many years, is that it's still kind of like a job. Because if you're picking up jobs and you're writing for people, you're still making a per hourly rate, which is okay, and it's nice to have income coming in, but your income is going to be capped. So no matter what, even if you have 8 hours of writing a day, your income is going to be capped at the 8 hours, right? What are you going to do beyond that? Well, you can't, because you can't multiply yourself, right? So it's still like having a job online. If you're interested in making money online, there are a lot of other ways where you can leverage technology and tools in order to make more money than your per hourly rate. And if that's something that you're interested in, because look, you're here watching this online anyway, right? You should be leveraging the internet in order for you to generate more income than the hours that you can put in every single day. Okay, stop trading time for money. And so if you would like to find out my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 US per month, 100% from home, leveraging the power of tools and technology in the internet, I would love to teach you how to do that. I've got a free training that you can check out if you want. Just click the link directly below this video in the description box or the comment section. Enter your email address. I'll send you that free training. Make sure you check your spam folder as well. All right. Hope you enjoyed this review of writer's work, and hope to see you on another review. Take care.